to 734Games, and this is your host, Tom. And today we are going to talk about Deadpool, the game from High Moon Studios and Activision. And we're going to talk about the movies, too, because Deadpool 2 came out this summer, and it was a funny movie. I mean, let's just talk about the criticisms of the Deadpool franchise right now. Well, some people complain that the Deadpool 2 was good, but it had too many jokes from the first movie. Now, obviously I saw both Deadpool movies, and I would say they're only a little right. And if you enjoyed the first movie, you'll definitely enjoy the second movie. And as far as the game, my number one criticism here is that the game is not quite as optimized as it could be. And you're watching this on the Xbox One X, and there are stutters throughout the game. Just stutters. It's weird. The game will just stutter sporadically in different areas, and I don't know why, but it did that. So it's just one of them things. And you're gonna watch my first play. It's one of my first plays here, and I played a little bit further, obviously, than I'm showing you guys, but I only want to show you the early parts of the game. I don't want to give it a lot of away. But this game, you're gonna meet the game, which is different from the game in the movies, is that the games are made for more of the comic book fans. But if you're a person who saw both Deadpool movies and enjoyed both Deadpool movies, and you enjoy games, then I would say definitely pick up this game, especially if you like third-person melee action games, combo action games. Then this is definitely a game you're going to want to pick up. Now, the characters are based more on the comic book, and throughout the game you're going to meet more characters from the comic book that aren't in the movies. But the game is actually fun and enjoyable. The dialogue is good. You're not going to get Ryan Reynolds dialogue, obviously Ryan Reynolds voiceover. This game was made when they weren't even thinking about the Deadpool movies. Ryan Reynolds had done his first stint as Deadpool in the Wolverine Origins movie, but he wasn't. There were no plans for a Deadpool movie when they did this game. And this game came out on the old Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and obviously the PC back then. Now, a lot of the reviewers didn't like it, but those reviewers are, I don't know, I think those reviewers were not really fans of the series, but I enjoyed the game. I mean, I've read some of the comic books. I remember when Rob Liefeld came up with this character in the 90s in the X-Force comic. I really enjoyed it. I thought Deadpool was a cool character. One of Rob Liefeld's best characters. This is one of the ones that I enjoyed. And obviously, you're going to see characters now. If you go watch the movie, you're going to see characters that aren't in this game either. Some of the X-Force characters, and so that's kind of cool. I would suggest, if you like Deadpool, check out the movies and this game. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the dialogue. You'll have fun with it. It's really over the top, and I think that if if you're a comic book reader who's never read Deadpool, then this game is a great place to start. If you're somebody who plays video games and likes the Deadpool movies, then this game is a great place to start. And it's fun. I don't see why the reviewers were so hard on this game. I enjoyed it. I think any Deadpool fan at all, any comic book fan, or someone who likes third-person melee action games will like this. I think you'll like this game. And I mean, this game has areas that this game pokes fun at other video games as well as comic books. So this game will make pokes at the video game industry and the movie industry and obviously comic books and everything. And you're just in for a treat here if you're a fan of Marvel or Deadpool at all. So I mean, I enjoyed doing this video. I thought that I figured I would like this game because I'm a fan, but I enjoyed it more, than just being a fan of Deadpool. There's a lot more to this, and there's obviously, like I said, there are characters that aren't in the movies, but the movies are enjoyable. And if you watch, especially the second movie, there's a scene in the second movie where it's actually new footage of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, as Deadpool and Wolverine. And it's funny because you'll see that scene, and you'll see an expression on Hugh Jackman's face like, why is that expression there? I don't remember that from the first movie. That's a weird expression. And it's because he's trying not to laugh at a scene that they're doing. It was pretty funny. I mean, there's a lot here to like, and there's a lot with Deadpool to like. I like the Domino in the movies, although the Domino, movie Domino, you're going to see a major difference between movie Domino and the Domino from the original Domino from the comic books. But I don't think you'll mind if you're a fan or if you're a Marvel fan or not. I mean, I really like the person they picked to play to play Domino. I think she's really awesome. I think they did a really good job with that. I don't know her name. Maybe I'll look at. Let me look her name up before and then come back to you. The Domino actress is Zazie Beetz. That's an interesting name. I guess if you get a name like that, you know you're going to be an actress when you grow up. I mean, that's just anyway. Yeah, it's just beautiful lady. Anyway, I was gonna say, oh, the X Force movies. There's supposed to be. I want to say there's at least two other X Force movies. I think there's gonna be three though. I'm not sure. According to every source that I've looked up, the X Force movies are fine, regardless of what happens with the merger between Disney and Fox. You see, X Force and Deadpool, the movies were done by Fox, and it's because Fox had the movie rights to all the X-Men and mutant characters. And so Disney has been Disney. I remember I lived in LA and I talked to the Disney guys, and they really wanted to get their hands on the X-Men, the screen rights to the X-Men, but Fox just wouldn't let them. And now that they're buying Fox, they're going to get a hold of that. But like you don't know who's going to. I mean, they know that they're going to get the screen rights back. They just don't know who they're going to keep from the X-Men movies. I mean, obviously they're going to probably recast Wolverine, but basically there's nothing is going to change with X-Force. So hopefully we'll get maybe some cool Avengers cameos in the X-Force movies. But basically the X-Force movies are guaranteed by Marvel and Disney. They're going to go ahead no matter what. So we'll get some Ryan Reynolds and Zazie Beetz on the screen making some crude jokes. And that'll be awesome. I like Deadpool's love interest, the chick on from Gotham. She's pretty cool. Her name is Marina Baccarin. But I mean, anyway, talked about Deadpool as a game. Now, this game makes fun of a lot of games. It's funny because there's a boss battle here where you fight the first boss battle. You fight a guy that kind of looks like he's straight out of Defiance, the game. Of course, after that, all the characters you're going to fight are Marvel characters, which is cool. And then he'll talk about, he's like, why are all these second string villains in my game? He'll just make jokes about it. And they allude to certain things, to certain Marvel jokes. And I think even if you're not a Marvel fan, I think that you'll be able to catch on to the jokes in this game. There's a lot here to like. But I would say, I don't know if you should, maybe, okay, if you've never, if you're not familiar with Deadpool, then watch the movies first. You'll have fun doing it. Obviously, the movies aren't for your kid, though. These are definitely mature themed. This is definitely a mature themed franchise. So definitely, don't watch this with your kids around. It's maybe for you. You're adult gamers, and your wife, your girlfriend, significant other, whatever. That's who you should enjoy the Deadpool franchise with. But there's a lot here to like. Oh yeah, in the game, you obviously have the teleportation like you do in the comics. Now in the movie, they don't have the teleportation except for like in the Bad Wolverine Origins movie. Oh yeah. Avoid the Wolverine Origins movie with you just don't want to. Okay, I mean, maybe if you want maybe a little backstory to what happens at the end of Deadpool 2 after the credits, you might want to watch the Wolverine Origins movie. But other than that, I would say avoid it. You don't really need it. But I mean, I don't know. You could maybe catch up on the internet with that one. Maybe it might not be best to put yourself through that. But yeah, like he started out. Ryan Reynolds started out in the Wolverine Origins movies, and then later on he got his own franchise with the Deadpool, and we're all glad that he did. Now the voice actor in this game is more of a New Yorkie voice acting, character acting Deadpool. So he's a lot different than Ryan Reynolds, who's from Regina, Mississippi. But Ryan Reynolds' his southern accent isn't really strong. He doesn't really have a southern accent. So, but I mean, it still sounds a lot different than this guy. But this guy is good. I think you'll still enjoy it, even though you'll notice that there's a few minor differences between the comic book Deadpool and the movie Deadpool. But you'll see where they intersect, and you'll enjoy this game. And there's enough here. There's enough in both Deadpools that are similar, that you'll enjoy both of these, the franchise, the movie, and the game. And I would say, like I said, if you like the Deadpool the movies, then definitely give this game a shot. You owe it to yourself. But I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the movies. There's just a lot to like. Obviously, like I said, there's the game isn't perfect, but it's good enough for Deadpool fans. And obviously, if you got an Xbox One X, you can play this game. Unlike Spider-Man, where they took that game off the shelf, this game is actually on the shelf right now. You can pick it up. It's $20. I want to say on Amazon. The game actually went up after they put it back out because the game kind of went away for a while because of some problem with Activision and Disney and Fox and all that. But they brought it back, so that's cool. Spider-Man, unfortunately, we're not gonna. If you're an Xbox owner, you're not gonna get Spider-Man. You got to have a PlayStation 4 for Spider-Man. So this is if you want your superhero fix. This is and you're an Xbox owner, or a PC gamer, then this is definitely the game for you. And that is about it for this episode of 734 Games. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I hope I've inspired you to go out and pick up Deadpool the movie and play Deadpool the game. Pick up both movies and this one game. It'd be cool to see another Deadpool game. Maybe High Moon Studios can come back and do the game. That'd be kind of cool if they did. Yeah, that'd be. I could. This game is good enough to warrant a sequel by the same studio. There's a lot here to like, and I hope you check out this game. That's it for this episode of 734. Goodbye.
Holy shit! Someone could get hurt on this thing. Thanks for playing, chump.